What's going on, guys? This is Epic Spun the Hunted here, and today I'm going to do another Risk of Rain 2 video, but this isn't any gameplay. This is just me covering a patch they just released. I, I'm I just got home from work. I'm really tired, so I'm not playing anything. This is the first one they've released for this game. I think we're supposed to be getting a bigger one next week, and this one was very, very small. This is very minute changes they were making just from reports and feedback that they were getting. So this is mainly like bug changes right now. First, on the gameplay changes, we have the prismatic trials. They added a friends only mode and a global leaderboard to be around your current position in the leaderboard. I guess before it wouldn't show where you were in the leaderboard, and now it'll update to show that. Now, this is the one that is most interesting. Like, this is the very first patch, and they're already making a balance change. It's a very small one, but this is we all knew it was coming. Okay, pretty much everyone in the community thought Moult was overpowered, and they thought might have been a little bit too powerful too. So what they did was they reduced the base damage 9 to 7. No, sorry, my bad. Base movement speed 9 to 7. Now he will match the other survivors, and that was actually just a mistake. He wasn't supposed to be that much faster anyway. They reduced the base damage to 12 to 11. The transport mode, they changed the speed boost to 200% to 220%, just to compensate for the lack of base movement speed. And right here, they're just stating that they don't like the nerf characters in general, and these are very light touches. It was just they didn't want Moult to be overpowered, and they also don't want his success to be specifically because he was abusing the ocular HUD. I guess there's a glitch to where if you held the attack button and the equipment button to use the ocular HUD, you got infinite critical shots, and I didn't know that was a thing, but that's a glitch. I think they fixed that glitch anyway. But this next one is on the Imp Overlord. The Imp Overlord is one of the bosses, one of the harder ones in my opinion. They removed the passive regen, and they increased base damage 13 to 16. And this is just statement saying they removed the passive regen because if you had lower DPS, then the fight just took absolutely forever to finish, and they increased the damage he did just to make the fight more intense. That was what the passive regen was supposed to do, but they got rid of that and just made him do more damage. Now, this is the one I am most excited about. My biggest complaint about the game was the fact I couldn't find the teleporter, and it was very hard to find most of the time. Once I learned the maps, it got a little easier, but it still blends in really well. Well, they added a slight rim glow to help it pop out from the environment. It's like a shade of red. It actually looks kind of cool. And then the little particles that appear around the teleporter, they increase the particle radius from 38 to 60, and increase the particle count so density remains the same. So this is just them explaining how a lot of players had trouble finding it, and so they did this to make it easier to find. But if it turns out it was just because players were still learning how to play the game, they'll find a middle ground where maybe this is too much, so they'll lower it just a little, just so it's a good mix. And then these are a bunch of really small stuff. I'm just gonna highlight it, and then I am all kinds of messing up. If you want to see it, I'm not gonna read through it all. Nothing huge, just some changes to challenges, to some controls, some bug fixes. So if you want to read it, it's on Steam, or you can just pause this video and read it from there. I'm not gonna go through it all. And yeah, that is that's it. That's all this patch is. I'm very excited for the teleporter changes, and I'm pretty sure we're getting another update next week that's gonna be bigger. And this is just some small, very small things that they wanted to change just because it was bothering players.